Daisuke Kuo takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 0, Daisuke Kuo.
Striding in, Jose Ramirez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw on to Austin, takes care of him, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. To the bottom of the... Here's Brian Dozier now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Count is 1-2.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Number 35 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Mike Moustakas will come on to pinch hit here.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't.
Your attention, please.
Daisuke is going to come on
Now
to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Daisuke Kuo.
Ready now, Julio Urias. Runner in scoring
Now
position
batting,
with two
the
gone.
pitcher, Julio Urias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Urias is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The next 0-2. Clips the inside corner for strike three. So 3 runs. Now at the plate, Daisuke Kuo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Daisuke Kuo.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey.
As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scope gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Peterson.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Number 2 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
6-3.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Your attention,
Daisuke
please.
Kuo enters to do
Now
the pitching in
for
the bottom of the
Brewers.
6th.
Number 0, Daisuke Kuo.
Now at the plate, Brian Chung.
The catcher,
He doubled
number
earlier and carries a
17.
2-for-2 line
Brian
into this appearance.
Chung.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Nomar Mazara, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Mazara.
First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
For our ball game tonight.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there.
Ladies and
Daisuke Quo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Joey Votto is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is under it. 1 down. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Up next is Cincinnati.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled off. That's a base hit.
No runner, no runner. Cut, hold.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Now batting, number 15.
Into the box, Nick Senzel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Quo is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The left fielder, number 33.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. In there, 1-2 now.
I got the count 1-2.
Count still at 1-2. Verdugo is off of first with 2 away. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. For Cincinnati. Ready for another chance. Eugenio Suarez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Scope waits on it. 1 out. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scope has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. No hits to this point.
Robinson Chirinos.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
One.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2. Number 12 will move into the on-deck circle.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Ladies and
Daisuke
gentlemen,
Quo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0.
Now to the plate, number 34. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And there's one away. Alex Verdugo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Alex Verdugo.
Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. That's popped up out towards short right field. Number 18 is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Iglesias.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Williams. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. In order. Coming to the plate now, Nick Senzel.
For the Reds. The
first delivery to him on the
number
way.
15.
And that misses, ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
That's up, that's
and
up, that's
he
up.
fouls this one off. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Orlando Arcia is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 3.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. From the windup, the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Weir still tied 6-6. Travis Shaw will be called upon here to hit with the game on the...
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
8-6 the final score tonight. Daisuke Kuo wins out of the bullpen, his 9th victory of the year. Corey Knebel earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.
Ladies and
Daisuke
gentlemen,
Kuo
your
answers the
attention,
call
please.
from the pen here in the
Now
fourth
pitching
as
for
they
the
didn't
Brewers.
get the outing they were hoping
Number
for from
0,
their starter.
Daisuke Kuo.
Stepping into the box, number 71 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The batter, number 71.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Count 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another shot now. Number 19. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Roll down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Rendon down at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Wong.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 3-2. Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
8-6 the final score tonight. Trevor May.
Your attention, please.
Quo enters from
Now
the pen to
pitching
start
for
the
the
ninth
Brewers.
inning as he'll try to keep the
Number
score
0.
right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Kuo.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 19. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Jose Martinez.
First offering on its way. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. And it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, man, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now.
One.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A one-run finish. Daisuke Quo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He drew a walk his first time up.
The third base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped at the plate, but it's foul. Strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
So we got him swinging. Eugenio Suarez is out number 2 here in the third inning.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
This is foul right side.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he...
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving.
Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Robinson Chirinos goes quietly leading off the 4th. Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Joey Votto.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Joey Votto goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
And here's Jose Peraza. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Daisuke Kuo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kuo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Reds.
So coming to the plate, Alex Wood. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0-1 the count. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Austin, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jesse Winker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eugenio Suarez.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Chirinos, a previous member of the Houston Astros, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
So a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate rate in baseball right now.
Jose Peraza is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Softly down the line toward first. And there are two away now. Standing in now, the pitcher, Alex Wood. So with two away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scope is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're up 2-0. Christian Yelich will move into the on-deck circle now.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Ladies and
Daisuke
gentlemen,
Quo takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Brewers, number 0.
So striding forward now, Derek Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. The 1-1 home. 1-1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nick Senzel, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is an adjustment.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to, if nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Comes set and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. But so now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Derek Dietrich. It was a walk in his last trip.
Derek Dietrich.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out.
4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Daisuke Kuo wins his team-leading 10th game of the year.
A Major League skipper acknowledges a young player who's been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, the National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Daisuke Kuo, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, buckle up your seatbelts, everyone, because you're getting a chance to watch one of the best pitchers in this era. How about a career ERA under 1? That's right, under 1.00. Think about that. For every 9 innings pitched, this guy gives up 1 run or less. And if he continues to do that, he's going to set records and continue to win a boatload of games. It'll be interesting to see if he brings that repertoire into this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the American League.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad. Or they'll walk out of here 3-4. 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Settling in now, number 44. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Number 44.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a fairly painless top of the first. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The center fielder, Mike.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Trout is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The first baseman.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High in the air down the right field line. Blackman is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Cleveland Indians. Not shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Lindor.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-1. Popped high in the air. Contreras is under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Jacob deGrom, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final.
A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them.